Good morning. I'll bring you along as I do my morning chores. We're getting our solstice storm. It's only gonna get colder today. See that snow on his back? That means he's insulating himself so well that that snow is not even melting. It's about 11 or 12 below right now with a 30-mile-an-hour wind. They say wind chill somewhere in the minus 30 range. Anyway, they have their ways, keeping him warm, feeding his internal furnace. He's really haired up and so far seems to be okay. These cows are the same way, keeping them fed. This morning we're making sure all the waters are open, everything's fed, everything seems to be doing okay. We're expecting a low of like minus 28 tonight, not including wind chill. They're saying wind chills are going to be in the minus 50 range. Anyway, life in Wyoming in the winter. This is the way it used to be when I was a kid. Of course, I grew up in Montana, which is very similar. We're going to be down towards that minus 30 mark tonight. It's just supposed to get cold from here. Well, we're in the barn. We've got two barn cats. It's a little tough to see. Anyway, I brought in their outdoor houses just so they have a few more options. I'm gonna put horse blankets over the top of them, give them a little more insulation. That way they've got something smaller with straw in them to crawl into and it'll hold their body heat in. We do have them set up over here. They kind of have a little nest in the straw that they like, and they dig down in. But right now we're just focusing on keeping them warm, keeping them fed, and keeping water for them. They're gonna weather out the next few days in here in the barn. And now we're gonna feed the birds. I've been noticing hanging around at the bottom of this tree, so I'll put some there. I've got a bird feeder over there. We'll get them some food and help them out too. Hopefully. It's got to be hell being a bird in this sort of weather, I believe. Looks like there's a couple on the feeders right now. This is a well house. There's an entry down in there. There's a heater running in there. This is one of my other jobs in the morning on a cold day. There's a thermometer in there. Checking the temperature, and it's not a good thing because our thermometer is dead. One more thing to do. Let me see what kind of batteries it takes. Bear gave up on me and went inside. I don't blame her. I just came in for a battery. We'll go fix our thermometer and see what that tells us. Okay, we got our battery replaced. We'll let it take a few minutes to get to where it needs to be and come out and check it again. Go do the rest of our stuff. You can't really see it very good, but there's a lot of snow blowing right now. Luckily, we're not getting very much snow. And when snow falls, when it's this cold, there's hardly any moisture in it. It's just powder, like sugar snow is what I like to call it. It's definitely a ground blizzard today. Here in the horse trailer. And if you ever spend much time in the North Country, you find out what an asset old horse blankets can be. Anyway, I've got a couple in here that I'm gonna pull out and take over to the cats. Horse blankets also come with memories. This one belonged to a barrel horse I had named Crank. He was awesome. Son of Mary Doc out of a daughter of special effort. He raced on the track. He was stakes placed. He's gone on to greener pastures, but really a cool horse. Something else we do in the winter time is make sure we watch out for each other. My husband just called and he said, "Did you know your horse trailer door's open?" And I said, "Well, that's because I'm out in it." And he said, "Oh, okay, I guess I won't go close you in it then." I lucked out, I guess. Anyway, I'll take these over to the cats and get them settled in, and then I think I'm done for a little bit out here. Go check on things here again in a few hours. I'll probably do a video today of how I dress to stay warm. I'm actually toasty warm right now. You have to be careful not to get too warm. Get sweated up and then get chilled down. Anyway, we're off toward the rest of the chores. And you're probably getting sick of looking at a horse blanket. Let's not be too cold. Magic's laying in that bed instead of that bed. The kitten is out wandering around. Yeah. And I've got the horse blankets on top of their shelters. Those shelters are full of straw. Should keep their body heat in really well. Both of these cats are extremely haired up. They've been outside all winter. And we'll continue to check on them and make sure they've got water that's thawed out and food. See how they're doing.